heard some footsteps loud through too. I think it's just a monster that wanders by nearby. Let's keep on hearing loud footsteps in here and chains rattling, which would imply that's not just me going crazy. It's different than all the other rattles I hear and all the such. Alright, well this is definitely where the acid was. That's the bright side. Go up here and get that good old acid. So everyone loves good acid. That's not going to take it in a few different ways. But hey, we're here. Yeah, it wasn't actually anything. Are you shitting me? Give it a moment. Monsters have nothing else better to do in the dungeons than wander around looking for living people, and probably the most exciting thing that's happened anytime recently, so... The bright side is, maybe to a monster, I look just perfectly okay here. It's with other dead animals, fleshy things, kind of in the back in the corner. Maybe to them it's just, hey look, another piece of meat. Maybe they won't be able to tell that I'm fresh and not dead, hanging up like these corpses. I'll do two things. Go to my inventory and double click my glass jar. Don't dare glance around the corner. Glass jar holds the acid safely. Just want to get the acid out of the way. So good to have. I think it's gone away. That was not monster footsteps. Those were wherever footsteps happen. Yeah, I don't see it. Rats really love squeaking, don't they? I'm no rat expert. I've known a few friends, I guess, that pet rats, and I've seen a few mice here and there. But I've never heard some squeak that much and that loudly. Alright, time to make the return path, which is always the more fun part. By more fun, I mean more shit that could potentially go wrong. But hey, there was a checkpoint, I think, when we got the acid, so... And I think I remember the path, and finally, maybe now. My sense of direction is usually good, but I think there's a few things about the game that disorients me a little bit more. And here's where the louder steps happening, the chains rattling. Definitely implies there's something through the wall. What if they had like a Mr. X scare, one of those fucking things just finally bursting through the wall, people would lose their shit. Probably be very effective though. I think it's this way, and then left, and there's another turn. I think it's straightforward. Yeah, it's straightforward here. There's one pathway I haven't explored, but I'm almost 100% sure there's a monster over there, because I keep on hearing the bigger footsteps over there. This is where I slightly forget my path. I think. There's that screen flash there. Bug. Hopefully it's just straight ahead of me. If not, I am badly mistaken. I think I have severely lost my way. Maybe I'll find it in a second. Maybe I took too many wrong turns. Did I go back? I went fucking backwards. I don't quite know where I got turned around, but this was definitely me getting turned around, which would explain why I got so lost. My sense of direction is terrible in this game, which is weird because usually I think I'm pretty good at it. Of course, I'm not really the full say-all on that. I guess that'd be up to people watching other things as well. If I think I'm usually pretty good with my sense of direction. In real life, I'm usually pretty good with my sense of direction, but something about this game is throwing me off on that. chair there, so... This is it. So I realized what got me so confused. There was a circle around the area. It's 4 or 5 mil padlock, and I use the acid. And now I use the hammer. Of course, it spawns a monster behind me when that happens, but you know, whatever. Close the door. Make a run for it. Entrance to sister. The servants avoided him, yet he knew they were there. They all smelled of spiced wine, a mystic scent permitted by clove and sage. Yep.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
So, poison fungi in the sewers. Always fun. Always fun. Okay. Well, the only thing to do really is to climb the tower. Looks like this might be a puzzle central setup, so, you know, nice to have after those nice grim dark prisons, a brighter location to see through though. I'm watching poison fungi, and I should be okay. Just gonna see a few physics-based things already. I can start tossing rocks around all day. That's what the lever does. Of course, it's stuck. Now, I should have expected that. In Penumbra, literally almost every other lever was just completely tied up, and there's the eventual grease that actually never happened in Penumbra either. Alright, how am I doing on everything? I'm fine. There may or may not be monsters down here. The vessels need to carry the oil. What? Is there oil dipping from here? Ah, there is. Well, that was quick to find the oil. Now we just need to find a way to carry the oil. Honestly, it was a lot easier than I expected. No water demons in it, right? Water is too deep to transfer safely. To enter the sewer must first be drained, because you know the sewer is the most inviting place. If there's monsters down there in the sewer, I'm gonna have to wonder how they just survived in water for so long. Are they just naturally aquatic? They just naturally take aquatic life? Well, regardless, let's start looking around. Where is my vessel? I guess the first question to ask. This one has moss growing there. Those big doors not opening, it's not surprising. Alright, another way to go is this big area over here. Or not even really over there. Oh, I have a glass jar. Fuck, I was looking for that, but I should just throw it down. I'm dumb. Picked up glass jar of oil. That was a bit more obvious than I was expecting. Alright. At least we gotta look around. Understand our surroundings. No object to use that. I don't know. I think I accidentally clicked the wrong place. There we go. Of course, the pipe got in the way. The broken pipe is blocking the ladder. However, it got somewhat damaged by the impact. I use the sign this way. Are we just supposed to throw rocks at it? Hope so. Feel my wrath pipe. This does not feel right. getting a little bit more bent though. Yeah, it's naturally a little bit bent. Not that it is getting more bent. Oh, we could probably raise and lower the ladder again. Yeah. This type of physics not throw rocks at it, but yeah. Ta-da! Let's climb. Drain the water, we must first climb up. No, we're probably not getting out of the sewers this way, but hey. Progress in one way or another. There's notably a bridge above us, and I wonder if we're going to end up going there or not. It's more notable to there's doors in directions. But hey, for now we only have this door accessible, so let's go check it out. Where are these? Oh! That one's not working though. Fuel note. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. There's progress in some way. Progress by another name. Wait for this bridge to settle in place. And there we go. Well, let's first check the controller, and that's probably the eastern one we have to go. The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. But we're aware of it, so does that make a difference?
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we plan.
That's an obvious statement, but yes. You seem like one of the most innocent-minded people ever. I'll kill Alexander. Now then. How about this? Nope, it's that way. This could be Monster Central. There's a few light sources, but there has to be puzzles, such as this pipe here, which is conspicuously laying here. And these valves. These little bell weight things. I forget what they're called. Here's my tinderbox, naked 57. Life is fine. What do these valves do? Stuck in position. Yes, they all are. Yeah. Not very surprising. Gotta solve the puzzle. Probably need to help the steam wherever it is. Let's check over here then. This area has another pipe as well. This one was even growing blue. I'll put it out in the middle so we know it's there, because obviously we're looking for these pipes in just a little bit. I'll pick them up and carry them around to figure out what they're actually for. Because these are stuck. Oh no, they're not. That does confirm the position of that over there. This one changes the position of the middle one, right? Yeah, this one changes the position. I can get my fucking fixtures on these. This is the one in front though. Yeah. So it affects those three, but I need to get a better understanding of what's going on. First, I'll pick this up, tinderbox, and that's not a note to read. That's a shame. Nothing in the back crevices of this area. That means the only way to go is forward. Almost looks like something hidden on the floor, but I guess not. Heavy gates. What does valve do it? Great. Seems like kind of a useless mechanism unless something came after us. Which could very well happen, so crouching mode. Different levers. They love their complicated mechanisms, it seems. Picked up wooden crank. Well, wooden crank obtained at the end of the stairs. Not particularly. Alright. How about back in this area? And answer, that is no. Alright, then I'll borrow these fantastic cranks over here. All look like they want to be pulled. Well, I'm guessing I want to go and put that all the way down so we can find the right combination. That seems correct. At the very least, that did something. All these different area mechanisms to mess with. This one seems to be working already. There's another pipe when I have to do my pipe things. Let's read this. Machine. January 13th, 1799. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought the generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tame lighting, crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster, or where he works with magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts. I put 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will even have the tiniest hint of the power found in the Traveler's Locket. Picked up tinder block. This one already seems to be down and working. It's a couple of levers anyway. It's stuck in position. Which makes sense. It's doing its work. There's oil. There's also another pipe there, so we better keep that in mind. Eventually the pipes come into play, because we all know they will. Maybe in here. Much of a purpose to throw immediately at first sight. Yeah. Oh wait. No, those are completed. These are not, though. Okay, let's try the sciencey answer. Do I bring the pipes over there like one suspect we might? This is where this machine needs help. Where the other machine needed that to be pulled to get working. These need these to be put into place. Which means I'm going to light up one of these. Well, I guess I knew where to go. Kind of just auto-locks there, doesn't it? Okay. Now we found a purpose for all those pipes we kept on finding. I guess I should have been moving them into place, because now I need to re-find them. I'll probably find ones that are missing, too. Is there really not a light over here? Okay. Or I'll go mad for a little bit. It doesn't take very long to purchase this system anyway. I'll move all the pipes into place. Your pipe. Your pipe. Well, let's look a little bit more for some more pipes. Any pipes in an obvious sight? We are the pipe collector. We will plumb the pipes, throw chairs, and that is a little bit of an unsatisfied throw. But hey, who's to complain? Certainly I. Let's go check in these back crevices. Maybe there's more than one pipe in a room. Defeat the convention of games, but that's probably not the case, to be quite frank. I wonder if I'm just supposed to measure the height of these in the stuck position in the same way. It's a thought. So over here would be high to that extent. Also, it makes the bell noise. I think it's in position. So yeah, it sounds fine right now. Is it done? It's in position. Oh boy, solve the puzzle.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Has to be something in this room. I am finding goddamn pipes. What pipes is this room hiding? Apparent answer is none. Well, I think I need more pipes than I found, but hey, I'll move forward first, then I'll look around more. That fit into place. I think we only need one more pipe. This one probably goes over the one that locked in position earlier. Wrong way. Yeah. Oh wait. Is that just it? All there. I'm guessing that fixed the Eastern Bridge thing, Jigger. I guess it makes sense. It was on the east side. So. I just literally pulled it off its hinges like a madman. It won't fit back on. It's broken beyond repair. Well, should have figured, quite honestly, that something like that was going to happen. If I had suspected such a thing, I would have placed a goddamn barrel or two into that door. Probably should have too. But hey, hindsight is 20/20. How do I open that door? Maybe I don't. Maybe I find my escape up there. It's possible. Improbable, but possible. Okay, let's see if my dumb idea has any merit. You can really get higher up here. Lay the boxes of my foundation plan here. Jump, jump, jump. Sir, jump. Let's put right under a goddamn nightmare. So close, but yet so far. I guess maybe if, you know, that is just an open door, like I'm hoping it is, I can just put it here. Yeah, okay. I don't think my idea is the way the designers intended to be doing this. Hey, I'll try one more box though. You get started with a plan, don't stop halfway through. That's what quitters do. Now I'm no goddamn quitter. box win. Well, this doesn't seem to be the right thing to do anyway. If I can't think of anything else, I'll get back to that plan, but... Being stuck in position does not surprise me. So I'm gonna have to hammer my way out. Let's see. No secret tunnels down here. I've been observing about the puzzles in this game. They often are complexly simple. Which is to say, at least so far, they're often more complex in sounding, and oftentimes the solutions are super simple. Like, it's something that you just overlook even thinking it's a possibility. I think I have to remember that, just like good old Penumbra, it loves its physics-based puzzles. So, I should start thinking of physics. Fucked it out of the barrel go. There. Which was the same barrel. Might as well try my idea. And why I haven't knocked over column if not to jump on top of it and all these boxes around, if not to do box magic. It's a sound reason to me. I need to stop crouching when I'm trying to jump. I think I'm knocking my head into these boxes. But made it. Boy, I'm trying to place it. I know where I'm actually now I can place it here. Just gonna take a little bit of balance. I try to place it on top of that one. It is balancing act I'm up to. I get this box to balance on it several times over and I'm having a lot of difficulty with it. I got it again and I mess it up. Stupid. There we go. And be careful with this other box as to not ruin the consistency. I can hop on this. It's almost enough to even get on top of this. But apparently not quite enough. Not think a 3-box stack is gonna work well up here. In earnest, this were real life, this would collapse in a moment. But hey, video games. That pipe over there is slightly lower than this pipe over here, but those pipes over there are slightly lower than this pipe over there, so what do I know? What I do know is that's not open. Oh wait, you know what? I'm thinking about it. I could probably just like use that in there, like this wooden crane. Ta-da! I was just overthinking it. Well, at least I got practice on my box balancing act on pipes. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. That much was certain. Now pull the... not that lever, it's this lever. And now we have 2 exciting bridges full of possibilities. It's got that... Bridge is stuck, we'll need to push to dislodge. Things are never that easy, are they? Need a push. Let's just throw something at it. I guess that actually needs. I'm gonna go over here first and see what's over here before I go off and do that. The blue light blinded him as it had done inside the murky tomb in Algeria. It was enchanting as he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. It was just dark crevices full of water down there. No worries, I'm just passing through the sewers.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drained sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Wow, we were down. Now, going from there. Blood, pitter patter. So it's up these stairs, if anything. Which the answer is to say boxes. I guess a tinder box, but not much more than that. It's okay, yeah, I was gonna say the shadows here don't seem to affect me as much as the other areas because it's a bit brighter, not just pure darkness. Alright, first person platform is something I'm A-okay apparently. Sometimes, other times I'm terrible at it, to be quite frank and blunt. So what's that over here? Yep. Here's a note. We have... Ducatio or a redirect sewer wire, sure. Let's read this.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Or he'll use it to make his power stronger. Blah, 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 blah. Did I miss it? I missed a diary. Oh well, whatever. Lose some, win some. There are valves in the caster and redirect the water from the sewer. To enter the sewer, it must first be drained. Apparently that also turns off the power. It makes music creepy. Like the water monster lurks these parts. I like how just turning that valve turned into complete horror mode. Bars begin to slowly fill the chamber. Oh, there's somebody in there. See the stair, let's see if the sewer monster comes. No, I guess the water monster's down here. That's fine. Alright, my insanity's starting to drain. Hey. Honestly, this would be a very impractical place for the monsters to chase you because there's high and low ground. But you know, what do I know? It's attached to a rusty chain in the ceiling. Bridge must be lowered to proceed. Well, thinking about that, it's a rusty chain. It can probably be broken easily enough. I guess these rocks will do. They may not be big enough, but I can definitely try. Oh, perfect. Turn this on so I can do my parkour magic. Which I guess I need to do because it partially is caved in right there. But hey, I'm here. Can't complain. What does this say?
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Alex making flesh grow on the walls. Got it. Let's turn this. Which obviously gonna turn off the lights again. I have to question what draining the sewers exactly is doing. It's having that sort of effect. Dramatic music undertones. It's not even like just spooky music. It's the whole undertone to suggest something dramatic. It's the opposite of a crescendo. I forget what it's called, but yeah.